Today I'm going to talk about the DeepSeek versus OpenAI. What are the pros and cons of both of these models, and what exactly DeepSeek doing, and what is the market dynamics around India, China, US, and globally impact this innovation. And it's being a very trending topic now. DeepSeek, you could see a lot of posts on the Twitters, other social media. It's like crazy. A lot of people doing this. So DeepSeek is it like 2 years ago company. The same time OpenAI is a 10 years ago company. So DeepSeek is not today's company or 1 month ago company. It's been a while, they are doing a lot of R&D on like different models. And definitely it was not doing quite better than the OpenAI models. But the recent innovation with this DeepSeek R1 model, what they made, so, when this OpenAI is sitting with the supervised learning, at the same time DeepSeek R1 is sitting with the reinforcement learning. So exactly this model try to perform better. When the US government put a lot of limitation, a lot of restriction on the Chinese counterpart or Chinese companies, so they felt like they couldn't import the expensive chip from US, and they couldn't develop a good model on the hardware side. So at the same time they thought let's optimize on the software side, algorithm side, what we could do the best. So that's why they came up with these algorithms, the couple of methods, which really help them to, optimize the DeepSeek R1 performance. Now, DeepSeek R1, price-wise also cheap, not cheap, it's cheaper, and performance-wise also doing quite better than the OpenAI latest O1 model, and is basically outplayed this OpenAI. Due to this, NVIDIA's, they thought they'll be selling CUDA chip, expensive chip, on the different marketplace to company, enterprise, to see. But their dream and the investments and the gain of the financial commercial side, going down. Similarly, for the Microsoft also going down. OpenAI also going down. So at this moment, who's gaining? It's completely DeepSeek is gaining, right? And not only DeepSeek, there are a couple more companies around China, they are coming up with good models and so on. I could see in a couple of weeks maybe, or in a month, they'll be floating models which could be perform similar or better than DeepSeek. Yeah. So now there is a competition in the market with better algorithm and could produce the better performance with the less price. So they'll be the gaining in the market, and they'll be open the market, right? This is actually great innovation for people like us. With the moment there will be innovation, there will be better performance, the price will come down, so it will be available to everybody, and everybody can use it. The OpenAI is charging us 7.50 cents US dollar for 1 million input tokens. At the same time, DeepSeek R1 charging us 0.14 cents for 1 million input tokens. Quite excellent job. At this moment, how the AI space, AI domain is going at, this price looks very good. Everybody can afford this, right? When you say DeepSeek, I had the OpenAI paid account. So mostly I use for, storytelling, copyright, data simulations, fixes. But when I started using DeepSeek, so I feel like this is damn good for the coding, complex problem solving. When you put, I'll show you one demo on that side. When you put some particular prompt, how it will give you the structure of the data, the codes, how to implement the deployment strategy. It's what awesome. Yeah, that I'll show you. NVIDIA, exactly, they basically lost a little trust on that side because they invested a lot of money, they received a lot of funding. Basically, I think their IPO was going over this, but then again this thing happened, so a lot of things going down for them, right? So when DeepSeek, trained on 2000 NVIDIA H800 GPUs, same time OpenAI it's trained on 100,000 GPUs, quite bigger size, right? And if we talk about the employee strengths of the DeepSeek, it's close to 200 employees. At the same time, OpenAI, are sitting with 5,000 employees. And again, it's in US, so it's quite expensive side. I believe the OpenAI will come up something better than DeepSeek in a couple of months, because they are smart people. in funding is solid. They have a great research fellows. They have a place strength. And I hope in 2 months' time or 60 days would be good enough for them. At the same time, Indian government also trying to build a better model because definitely when China did, so Indian government also feel like we should do it something. So Indian government now running aggressive. They basically made a program. They're bringing a lot of startup AI startups and merging with this IIT people, IT professors, research fellows, and they are trying to build a kind of models on this thing. As per today update, the IT ministry said the like 18,000 available for Indian market and so on. In the very less price. The pricing structure was good. Now I'm going to show you how you can implement the DeepSeek model into your local environment. We'll send some query to the model and we'll see how the model is performing and the speed and the accuracy of the data they are providing. Because some people they're already like they feel like Chinese this company, DeepSeek company, they are harvesting their data. So even though it's not, they are not harvesting their data. If you don't have that mentality, still you should know how you could get this model into your local environment and you could do this, play around with this model, right? So let me start. Okay, so go to the Google and put like command. It's called Ollama. It's a framework for the AI space. If you want to play with our LangChain and Hugging Face and a lot of models, this is kind of framework you should install in your local environment. So the first one I'm going ahead, Ollama DeepSeek Recorder. So click this link. It will take you to this page. Here you could see all this model, available model, template, system, license, and what are the type of inputs, parameters they are taking in. So it's like 1.3 billion would be okay with me. So let's copy this and right. So if you'll go to this drop down, you could see the options are available also, right? So we are quite okay with this 1.3 billion of inputs just to test out, right? So I'm going ahead with this 1.3 billion in parameters, and let's copy this and go to your command prompt. So I'm going to the directory, then I'm just putting this. All of my already installed in my system. If I have to show you, so let me show you in this way. See the commands are available, so it has been installed. You could see the version, right? Ollama version. So now let me hit with this snippet, and you could see it's pulling this model, which it was not there. I put the default model, but now I am playing with the 1.3 billion model. So now it's ready. It's very fast. Okay, let me ask could you write program in JavaScript to add two number? So here is the simple JavaScript function that adds two number using plus operator with the additional assignment, both operands numeric values like integers. Yeah, so you could see it started this function with proper commenting and everything, and sure, it's damn good. It's put logging also. Yeah, or it's checking condition also. It's kind of validation they said it. Right, excellent. It's giving you the notes also, like this is basic. So if you want to enhance, you could do it, right? Yeah, so this is excellent. So let me do the same thing on chat.deepseek.com, right? Okay, so let me go to the chat.deepseek.com. So basically chat.deepseek is completely replacing this .openai.com. That's what I feel. Because the type of response what we're getting is very much precise, very much the accuracy is so high than the OpenAI models. So I same input given to the chat.deepseek.com. Yes, it's a little better, but similar fashion it's working, right? So I think this example is not available. It is not added in this part. Yeah, example is not there. Yeah. Other than that, it's very much same response what we're receiving from DeepSeek, right? Probably if you choose the different models with the different input parameters might differ, but the basic thing is same, right? Let's create a application. Last time I show you like how to run a DeepSeek model in your local. You can directly do a query into the inference and you could see the response. basically asked to create a Python program with two number. Right? So it was working fine. So we tried compared with the chat.deepseek.com. It was quite matching, right? So now we'll create a app on it with the help of Python. So let me step by step. Let me navigate you on my GitHub repo. GitHub repo is here. So now what we could do, we could clone it. So let me clone it. Yeah, this is the command. So now go to cd.youtube. Is there any YouTube folder? Is there? It's not there. Make the YouTube cd. Yeah, cd YouTube. Yeah, it's there. So now we'll do the git clone. So we'll do the git clone part. Git clone. Yeah, it's done. So now let me open it. Let me open a project, open a folder, and which one is that? Oh, I can go to this cd ls cd AI. Then I could see here to open the base code. So here's the DeepSeek R1 model. Yes, I trust this. So if you go to this requirement.txt, so what are the libraries we want to install this application? A Streamlit, basically it has many props. So but one thing is, dynamically if you want to render your changes in the application side itself, really good. So this is the app.py. So all the structure, all the details has been maintained on the GitHub readme file, and everything is be commented here properly. So you could read through them, could understand properly, right? So let me go to the GitHub instruction. Yeah. So how to run this? Yeah, what we did, we cloned it. So let's go to this folder. Yes. So we go to this folder, right? And then there's need to install this package. So let's install it. Okay. So I missed. So need to go into the DeepSeek R1. So let's install this. All these packages and everything. Yeah, it's installing. The moment it's complete, then we can proceed with Ollama. We could get this DeepSeek model. We could pull this model into local. So basically here it's pulling it. Yeah, it's success. So already I'm done with it. So that's why it's happened very fast. With this basically this DeepSeek model I pull down to my local. That's why it's if you do in the initially, it just takes some time to pull this manifest. So now let's see all this DeepSeek model available on my system. Ollama list. So you could see here all these things, right? I could see this DeepSeek 1.5 billion. It's 32 seconds ago. And this model 1.3 billion. It's like about an hour ago. In the latest one I did yesterday, I checked out. So it's 31 hours ago. You could see the list, right? So let me add this command also into the readme file. Yeah, my readme file. Hold up, GitHub, JNA, DeepSeek. Open it. Where's the readme file? Yeah, right. So I can install here, recommended, then this, and could install and see all on the local. Yeah, sure, you could just share this command. Let's see all. Yeah, so it's better to put a caps. So let me then let me open a new tab. So let me do this. Let me go to the folder and cd GitHub cd. Let me see what is the folder structure. Yeah, cd jn AI, then git status. Directly I'm committing. Primitive -m and modified readme.md and then list command. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Git push. So it's asking for my username. I'm giving my username over here. And no, I think this is, yeah, okay. Let me see my token. Yeah, here's my token. So let me share the token here. Yes, done. So let me see if it's updated on my GitHub now. Oh, sorry. So it is exactly Ollama list, the command not updated. Now I do the same steps. Get post by this. No. Yeah. Ollama list, right? So now I modified, right? Get status. Yeah. Not committed, right? So I could from my previous command, then get post XML is my username. It takes a long time back. I created this username and I was very much work with one travel tech company, and sure. So here my update is synced. So let me see if it's synced. Yeah, it's there. Okay, fine. It's perfect. So then I have to move. So I can, let's close this. I think it's not required this. Okay, now I have. So let's follow this GitHub command then. It's installed. Then I have to, this has been pulled to my local. Then stimulate basically of the application. Okay, before that, I want to take you into the code journey, like, what are the things to edit to this code, right? This is Python code, as you see. Okay, these are the libraries, what we're using, Stimulate, LangChain, Ollama, LangChain core. Then, these are the model what we're using. Then that's the thing, right? And just read through the code, it's very handy, you could understand. And this is basically where the Ollama is running. It's the kind of, if you just hit with this, you could see Ollama is running on this. Alright, you see here Ollama is running, right? So I think we're pretty good on this. And so let me take you into this also as the platform. GitHub. Yeah, this so now let's off this application. Let's off this application. So here do this stimulate run.app. And I can see here it's opening my app, and let's ask to this app, could you create one small JavaScript game for my kid? I say it's taking some time because it's need to interact with this model. Model will be interacting with this DeepSeek around this model, basically DeepSeek R1 1.5 billion parameters model. Then it will give the response. The thinking is happening. Due to my memory as the system limitation, it's a bit slow. But if you have a very good system, let's say 64 GB RAM, having some GPUs and so on, then it will perform very good. So I'm pausing it for a while. The moment it will render the output, then probably I'll share it again. Yeah. Now you could see this reply. Could you create the small JavaScript game to my kid, a game for my kid? And the thinking they shared also, right? What all the thinking happened on this? And simple memory style JavaScript here, all this thinking, right? Given name, memory mesh, objective, and so on. So match a number of cards in memory, gameplay, visual feedback, right? The game will help you from memory. So it's giving me details, and so let me ask, could you write a code for this? Could you write detail for this? It's processing. You could see here it's running, right? It'll take some time, and we have a model basically. If you see the code, all right, there is a model. We give you two model option over here. So you could add more model, or you could take it off as you wish. So let me show you that part. Here you see this model, right? It's available models. You could add more, or you could remove one of them as you wish, right? So this is how things work. So let me see, go out to this. Still is taking time. Just let me pause for this. So now we got a reply from this model. Model came up with the answer. So could you write details code for this? It shows the thinking and over here problem analysis. Second point, solution selection, game concept, visual feedback, implementation steps, testing, final code. It's giving the step by step what are the procedure need to execute, or they following it. So what are all the things they are following up? Like, let's say I decide on using HTML5 canvas because it allows easy drawing and manipulation of the shapes. And here is the details, right? And this is code right here. So you could see explanation also they made, and I think it's pretty good. Yeah. So happy coding. Yeah. Enjoy. And to let me so everything is updated on my GitHub repo. I'll be put into the comment so you could play around with this code, right? And I hope you are good. So if you like this video, if you like this effort, please like, subscribe this channel, right? Thanks.